Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a what is in my makeup bag tag. This was requested of me to do, so that's why I'm doing it. This here is my makeup bag. A friend of mine gave it to me when I got engaged, and it is the color of my wedding, which is mint and gold, and it's just like funny because goals, future trophy wife. Goals right there. So what I have in here is basically everything that I use on a daily basis. Like I have more than this. I have more than what is in this bag, but I don't use it every day, so I've kind of kept it simple in here. We'll start out with primers. I use the exact same primers every single day. I use the Benefit POREfessional Matte Rescue and the Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer, because I have oily skin and these two help combat that. This primer is a gel formula, and that is always better to use for oily skin. And then this one here, like the name, just minimizes the appearance of pores and really keeps the oil at bay much longer. Next, literally on an everyday basis, for my face, I will only use concealer and powder. So the two that I use for that is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, which I will probably continue to buy for the rest of my life, even though I can only buy it on Ulta now that I can buy things from Ulta as a Canadian. It's gonna be expensive, but it's worth it. And for powder, I use the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Powder. It was basically a toss-up between this one and the L'Oreal Infallible Powder. I think that's what the powder, or L'Oreal True Match Powder. One of those two. But they're actually both really good. Like I just continued to buy this one. I feel like I do want to actually buy the L'Oreal one again just to give it another go, but honestly you can't really go wrong with either of them. So I use those two, literally that's my everyday. If I wanted to go a little bit extra and put on like an actual like full coverage liquid foundation like I'm wearing today, I will go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. This is probably the new favy that I have. I have the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation, which is also good, but I actually find that this is much better for the price. Looks very good on the skin, works good with the oil, so is a favy. Next, I have the Laura Mercier powder. I'm gonna say this like a million times, but because I have oily skin, I do bake when I do my makeup. So I literally cake on this powder under my eyes, on my nose, forehead, chin, whatever, because it really does help keep the oil away longer. And you know, put it under the eyes just to help it to not crease, which it works. I'm very glad I decided to start baking. Next, I use the Anastasia Contour Kit, very mangled. I've had this for a while. It's very, very ugly, but it still works the same. I use this for different reasons. As you can see, the two setting powders I have hit pan on. For the most part, I really use that just to set my eyelids. I don't really use them under my eyes. I'll just use them to set my eyelids. And if I feel like contouring, I will go in with this middle shade here. And then for highlight, literally every day, I'll go in with this guy. It's just so easy to have all of them in one package. Oh, one thing I forgot for my under eyes before I put my concealer on, I am now going in with the Becca, what is this called again? The Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector, because oh, I just completely dug my fingers into it. Okay, let's try that again. I'm going in with my newly mangled Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector because I do have dark circles, and I feel like no matter what I do, like how much concealer I put on, what kind of concealer I put on, my dark circles still peek through. As full coverage as this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer is, I just feel like they're still like staring at me in the mirror. So I go in with this first, and it does an amazing job at brightening up the under eye. For bronzer, for the longest time, I was using the Benefit Hoola bronzer, which is great, I still have it. But nowadays I'm going in with my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and it actually smells like chocolate. It smells like a dream. I actually feel like I'll use it and it'll like get in my mouth sometimes and it literally just tastes like chocolate. I don't intentionally eat it, it just gets in my mouth sometimes. And today I'm also using this blush, which is so easy to take with me because it's so teeny tiny. This is just the free blush, or the birthday gift blush from Tarte. It's in the shade Party, but like look at it. It's literally just a perfect everyday color for your face. Next, for my eyebrows, I use 3 different products, which sounds kind of excessive, but it works. Eyebrows are kind of good today. I'm alright with my eyebrows today. I go in with the Milani brow pomade to basically do the majority of my eyebrow. I go in with the NYX micro brow pencil, literally just to do the very front part of the brow here, the like cowlicky part. And lastly, I set my brows using the Essence Make Me Brow. Sets the brows in place, and it has little like brow fibers in it, it just has little fibers in it to help the brow look even more full. I guess I will go in with eyeshadow, and obviously I don't wear eyeshadow on an everyday basis, but if I was to, I would for the most part go in with my Tartelette in Bloom palette. I have filmed many videos using this guy. It's just so versatile. It's got some shimmers, some mattes, and they're all they're all basically neutral colors. I really just bought this eyeshadow palette because it screamed bridal to me, and I need to do my makeup for my wedding, so I thought this was perfect. And I definitely will be doing my wedding makeup with this guy. I'm gonna try and film a couple of videos, a couple of ideas, because I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing yet, but I can assure you that I will be using this guy. And it's so pretty. Next, to set the whole face, I use the L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray. The only setting sprays I've used is this one and the Kat Von D one, and shockingly, I like this one better. They both smell really good. The Kat Von D one smells like cucumbers, and then this one smells like summer in a bottle, like it kind of smells like sunscreen, and I love the smell of sunscreen. I mean, a setting spray obviously is used to make your makeup last longer, and it also kind of makes your powders look less powdery. This one does a better job at that than the Kat Von D one, in my opinion, so that is probably the main reason why I like this one better. For mascara, it's literally the same mascara I've been using forever. It's the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. This is probably my favorite one from the drugstore. I have repurchased so many bottles of this. I've actually never owned a high-end mascara because I don't really think it matters. I don't really think there's really much difference between mascaras, to be honest. Okay, lastly, for lips, it is the color that I'm wearing today. Nude. Shocker. It is the Wet n Wild lipstick in Bare It All. I have a bunch of nude lip products, but this is probably my go-to if I need it. If I just felt like wearing something on my lips one day, I will probably end up throwing this on. I do like fully put it on, but then I'll do like the thing with like a Kleenex or whatever, and I'll like kind of dab my lips with it just to get like kind of the excess product off, and then it's kind of just left with like a really nice natural nude flush on the lips. Okay, I think that's basically it. That's all that's in my makeup bag, the items that I literally use on a daily basis, my favies. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video.